Howdy y'all, welcome back to Gunsnbbq. So today we're going to be refinishing this Model 760 Remington. So let's get started with this. Obviously we stripped it a long time ago. That video is available on the channel. If I can ever figure out how to put links in the video, it'll be somewhere up here. Otherwise, I'll just put it down in the description. Anyways, first we're gonna need to strip off all the bluing here. So, wherever I can put it, here it is. Some 600 grit sandpaper is always nice. Birchwood and Casey, blue and rust remover. Some alcohol prep pads, or you can just get regular rubbing alcohol and put it on a rag. That's going to be for just degreasing and cleaning up all your material later. Some sort of rags. These are just actually reusable diapers that I was given years ago when we had a diaper party for my son, and honestly they work great, so why let them go to waste. And then some quadruple steel wool. In addition, some of these chemicals are kind of gross, so a good pair of rubber gloves. So first we're going to get all the bluing stripped off of all the metal parts. First I'm going to hit it with a little bit of sandpaper, knock down any high spots that could be on the metal with rust or anything like that. Come back, hit it with the quadruple steel wool, and when I'm all done with that, then we're going to bust open the Birchwood and Casey blue and rust remover and get everything taken off with that. And once I'm done doing that, we'll come back and I'll show you what the next steps are going to be. Alright, so now we've got everything de-blued. It's taken a while. This is a lot of work when you're redoing an entire gun. It takes a while. This rag has been folded many times. What you're seeing here is just from the barrel, not the rest of the action or anything else, the receiver or anything. So I got everything de-blued. If you look here on the receiver, there is some pitting in the metal. There's just not anything I could do about that. Now, if you're really that worried about it, I reckon you could really hit it with some sandpaper and go to town, but it's really not worth all that effort. Just leave it there and re-blue it. Everything will be fine. So next we are going to degrease this. So there is actually degreaser in this Birchwood and Casey kit that I purchased. So I'll actually hit it with the degreaser first, and then after I do that, I will come in with the alcohol prep wipes and really clean this metal off. And once we get all that done, then it will be time to start bluing. So got this cleaned up with the cleaner and degreaser provided by Birchwood and Casey in the kit. I should probably show you that because I don't think I showed you guys. So in here would have been the blue and rust remover, and then on this side would have been the cleaner and degreaser. I prefer the paste over the liquid PermaBlue. I find that the paste does a very, very good job when I'm doing this. Now, removing all the bluing and degreasing and everything else on camera would have, one, just been a colossal pain in the butt for me, and two, it would have taken forever. Even if I sped it up, I bet you I've been here about 2 hours now. So when you're redoing, whether it's just a spot on a firearm or an entire re-bluing with cold bluing like I'm doing, 90% of this is prep work. You gotta have this metal spotless. The fact that I was just touching it with my bare fingers, I'm gonna have to go back and hit this with some rubbing alcohol again, just because I'm that paranoid about it. Because oils from your fingers or anything can contaminate it, and that can ruin the finish when you're all done. So again, 90% of this is going to be prep work. Next, we're going to be getting into the bluing, and the way we're going to do that is you just get these I'll pull them out in a second. The kit comes with these big applicators. You can actually get these on Amazon. I've got bags of them. Now you've got a couple ways that you can do this. You can actually apply the bluing to the metal and then just take this applicator and just get it all covered up, and you let it sit for about a minute. Then there is something very key to this, and you've got to have the key thing is very cold water. You're going to what I like to do is submerge this in water. You can just get a rag and actually wipe it off, but make sure again that you're soaking that rag in very cold water. If you want to add ice to it, go for it, but that cold water is key to stopping the bluing process. And you're going to do multiple coatings with this. It's not like you're just going to do one and done. I would say minimum 3. If you want a darker finish, almost like that black satin or something, you're gonna want to just keep doing multiple coatings. And with this, I'm actually gonna slather the whole thing, get everything covered. Like I said, leave it sit for about a minute and a half maybe. Submerge it in a tub of water that's gonna have ice and everything in it, pull it out and wipe all that bluing paste off, get it dried off, and do the thing again. And I'm going to do that until I get the color that I desire with this bluing. So when we come back, I will probably just show you what it looks like with the paste rubbed all over it, wait the minute, and yeah. Alright, so now we got the first layer of bluing rubbed all over this. All it takes is a little line and taking those applicators and rubbing it all over. You can see how it covers very nicely. Just did a line on each surface, the top and the sides. Like I said, you let it sit for about a minute, and I'm going to submerge it in water to stop this bluing process. Remember, ice water is best. If you don't have ice to put in your water, just the coldest water you can get to stop this process. You wipe it clean. After I do that, I'm going to hit it with another alcohol prep pad and get it going again. Also, I'm going to repeat this process for all the metal parts that I've got to refinish. So when we come back, I'm going to have everything done being blued. I will have put on multiple coats to everything, and we'll be ready to reassemble. Alright, so this is after about 4 hours total. This is from start to finish of stripping the finish and re-bluing. You guys be the judge. I think everything turned out pretty well. There's obviously some blemishes in this metal that I just could not take care of with doing a cold blue. You know, some pitting, things like that you know, you're just not going to get, unfortunately. Again, this was a family members who actually let their kid take it out hunting, and fortunately the kid did not take care of it afterwards, and that's why it came into my possession to try and fix her up. So this is going to do it for the re-bluing. Like I said, all in all, start to finish, this has been about 4 hours. Like I said, it's a very detailed process when you're doing an entire gun with cold blue. This is something that you would normally send out and get refinished at the manufacturer if you can afford to do so, which a lot of times isn't too bad, but this family member wasn't looking to have that done, wanted me to do the cold blue, so we're gonna get everything oiled up and put back together. And when we come back to this project, we will be doing the stock refinishing and repairing some issues with the stock. So thank you for watching. Please hit those like, comment, share, and subscribe buttons. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch y'all later.